Hi everyone, welcome to another episode. My name's Dom Warnaar. Thanks for stopping by. Today we're going to talk about Tesla. It's been a brutal day in the market, not necessarily for Tesla, but for pretty much everything. It's definitely been it's been brutal. This week's been brutal, and it's really tested. Tested everyone. So I'm holding strong in the market. I have positions down as much as 50% that I made a couple of weeks ago, but you live and learn. As long as I stay in the green, right? Overall, that's the main thing, I suppose. But today, yes, we're talking about Tesla. So Tesla's actually come out with someone from Tesla has come out with some news. A few of these newspapers, or whatever you want to call them, media organizations, have apparently got an exclusive source that has said that the Cybertruck is not coming until early 2023. Now, this isn't a massive surprise to me. I'm not surprised. Maybe, yes, that it's a Cybertruck, because it was almost 2 years ago now. In fact, I think it was more than 2 years ago now, that the Cybertruck was actually released or shown to the public, right? So it's definitely taking a little while, and I think it is taking a little bit longer than what most of the other cars took. Obviously, even though the Model 3 came out quite quickly, it did go through a lot of production issues and slowed it down. And obviously we're going through massive production issues right now, or supply chain issues. And you see that in every industry, from when you go into a supermarket to when you go to buy construction materials to obviously buying cars. It doesn't matter who you're buying them from. There's a waiting list. In fact, Tesla is quite quick compared to other legacy automakers even. So they have done well. But sources say that this Cybertruck isn't coming until 2023. So I just wanted to go over this article that I was just reading. So I've highlighted a couple of things here so we don't have to read the whole thing. But basically it says that Tesla Inc. aims to start initial production of its much anticipated Cybertruck by the end of the first quarter of 2023. Pushing back its plan to begin production late this year, a person familiar with the matter told Realt, however you pronounce it, on Thursday. The person said delays come as Tesla is changing features and functions of the electric pickup truck or pickup to make a compelling product as competition heats up in the segment. Look, at the end of the day, I think that from what you've got the Ford F-150 Lightning coming out, you've obviously got Rivian's truck coming out, and then there's a few other electric cars coming out. I know GM's coming up with something as well. But from what I've seen, the Cybertruck, or from what we've been promised, still looks way better than all of them put together. However, they obviously want to go that extra mile. That could be just an excuse though, I'm not sure. I definitely think that Tesla has not taken on more than they can chew. I think they can do it, just not necessarily in the time frames that they set. And what I'm actually referencing to right now is the fact that they're building two massive factories, and they're obviously rebuilding the Fremont factory as well. And while I definitely believe that, especially the factory in Germany that they're building is going to be huge, and it's going to produce potentially more cars than what's coming out of China right now, which would be insane. I think it's going to all work out in the end. But yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if they're going to delay something, right? And the Model Y is selling like crazy, so whatever you're going to delay, don't delay getting them out, right? Especially if you're a shareholder, you want to see them out. Tesla is expected to make limited production of the Cybertruck in the first quarter of 2023 before increasing output, the source said. So limited production of the Cybertruck. So I assume that means that they're going to make a certain amount. Maybe, from the way I'm reading this, maybe they're going to start making some in late 2022, but they're not going to release them until the first quarter of 2023, so that they can at least say, hey, we've got them out, we're making them now, and then deal with the production issues as they come. Musk has said that he will provide an update to product roadmap on Tesla's January 26 earnings call, which is coming up in about a week and a half, 2 weeks. He said, oh man, this year's been such a supply chain nightmare, and it's not over. He tweeted in late November when asked about the Cybertruck. What I have seen, though, from the research that I have done, is that December and then in January, there are chips that are starting to come out now. So the chip supply chain issue is slowly starting to fix itself up. But we're still waiting to see those numbers really bump up for the legacy automakers. Obviously, Tesla's still done really, really well, producing insane amount of cars. Almost 1 million last year, so they've done really well. Tesla recently removed a reference to its production schedule from its Cybertruck order website. Last month, the website said you'll be able to complete your configuration as production nears in 2022. Now we're in 2022, and there's nothing's. It's still gone, right? Tesla plans to produce the Cybertruck in the Texas factory, which is expected to start production of the Model Y early this year. I haven't heard anything on the Texas factory, not on Twitter or anything, but I assume that's all going ahead to plan. I couldn't imagine why. I could imagine that from a managerial point of view, or managing or overseeing point of view, it would be difficult with the two factories and the Fremont factory being rebuilt. But obviously, I definitely think that that there shouldn't be any delays to the factory, right? Maybe to getting the assembly line set up, but in terms of building the actual factory, should be pretty short and sweet. So thanks for watching the video, guys. I know it's just a quick one, but I really appreciate you for stopping by. I don't normally ask this, but if you do actually like my videos, I really appreciate it. If you liked, even just left a comment for me. Bit of constructive criticism goes a long way, right? Or subscribe if you really enjoy the videos, and hope to see you next time. Thanks.